Well, my name's Eiley Sweeney, and I'm actually the president of the Sustainable Club this year. And it has been my great honor to work with the members of the club this year, and in amazing events that we've had Hot Topics events every month. And this is one of my own initiatives. It was through visiting Mariette at the Calgary Children's Festival, and then later on at another event with David Swan that I actually got up and I yelled stop, and I got excited about forum theater.
It's really important to me that you are part of this, because this amazing group of actors and Eiley, we all came together to explore the topic of what does it mean to sustain sustainability. And we've had a few different versions of this play, and we're trying to really have a deep conversation about what does it mean when you're in college and you're moving towards adult.
Hey guys, my name's Jeff, and I'm a student here, like you guys, and I'm going to be presenting on what I did last summer, the work I did last summer. What he did was go to like the companies and their affiliates, like planting companies and that kind of thing, and just throw out ideas on how they could be more eco-friendly and make sure they're up to code and stuff like that.
So is he kind of like the environmental watchdog kind of thing, like making sure they stay in line?
Sort of. Kind of what he did was just throw out ideas, and basically we had to run it by our higher-ups, and sometimes they got put into action, and sometimes they didn't. But, you know, we tried.
So you were kind of like working within, we're working from within to like, you know, enact change, social environmental change, like in
getting together and discussing such conversations and topics really strengthens the future, and like, it gives me hope for it, that's for sure.
That's awesome.
For sure.
Thank you so much
You're
for doing the
welcome.
interview. What was this experience for you?
It was very different than what I had expected. I had thought it was going to be a little bit not as interactive in the way that it was interactive. I think it was a very nice idea that we could really kind of branch off topic. Even though it was still related to what we were discussing, I think it was very nice that you can. You know, someone brings up a topic like consciousness, you can get into that. I think what it really reinforced in my mind out of this is that consciousness is the issue.
I was actually slightly surprised. I hadn't been informed to the nature of the performance so much as well as when I got here. But I went right along with it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was really quite a great way to start a dynamic conversation, is to set up something like that we could return to bring up new points of discussion. I thought that was a really neat way of leading people into a dynamic conversation. So I appreciated it, and I'm going to sign up and come back hopefully.
And there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of open discussions, a lot of talk about change, and a lot of things that they wanted to do. And I like how Mariette put in there, well, are you going to be the next alderman? Kind of pushing them, because you know they have a voice. But I'm glad that I'm glad that you push them to even think about that, because that's a really good thing. But
It was a big night. It was really exciting. I think that what was really powerful to me was having a room that was very diverse, very differing opinions, and having people there that were accountable. So David being there, and then as well that we trusted them enough to take the journey. I mean, we really asked some much tougher questions than we did the first time. And we really said, okay, what part am I accountable for? And they identified it, and they went there. And it was so exciting.
You know, I just find this energy absolutely amazing, to be quite honest. I think being there and those people here and this interplay of it's an absolutely amazing experience for me. But hearing some of the things people say, and it does give you a lot of hope, and actually to see that what we do actually makes change.
Place. And at the beginning, you know, when we're just putting on a play, the energy is very much like focused on this. And then like afterwards, when we just kind of ask the audience to become a part of it, you can really sense that shift in energy, and like that more strong feeling of like everyone's in this together, instead of just them looking at us, we're all looking at each other, and that's really cool. It's
Really like the sense of community coming in here. Like, community is not about agreeing on stuff. Community is about sharpening the individual so that they can make change.
What I really liked about Forum Theatre, especially tonight, was that we weren't coming in with a message. We weren't preaching to the audience saying, you know, society has this problem and here's how you can fix it. We were just leaving it up to them, saying, first of all, is there a problem? And if there is, how can we as a community come together to fix that or start providing solutions?